Hello and welcome to another episode of MVPete playing FM22 in the PSV Peter save? Beta save? No, I'm Peter. That was good. So today we have Ajax away in the most difficult game we'll have all season in the league. And then we have our second game against Benfica, who we owe, basically. I cannot believe we lost last time out 5-4 away from home. We led 3 times in the game. I just don't understand. I don't know how we threw it away. I know in the system we've been playing and the way we've been playing, we score a lot of goals, but we tend to concede more than we should as well. So maybe that has something to do with it. But at the end of the day, Ajax are what's important right now. And as you can see from the league, we are top only by 3 points. So if Ajax beat us today, they're going to catch us up, and we can't have that. However, if we beat Ajax, that 6-point gap looks mighty fine to me. So going into team selection today, we do have some injuries. So the team is going out there is Drommel in net, a back row, Teze, Dimitri, Romaldo and Max, a midfield 3 of Goetze, Van Ginkel and Torres, and a front 3 of Cantwell, Safari and Gakpo. Madueke injured again. He seems to keep picking up these little niggling kind of, couple of days here, couple of days there, week here, week there. So I hope at 19 years old, I hope that's not a sign of things to come. And if it is, it probably won't be our problem much longer because someone big's going to come in for him at some point, surely, as an English wonder kid. You think he'd be in high demand. We have got our options on the bench, Proper, Doan, Vinicius. I was tempted to start Vinicius, to be honest. And I think I will. Yeah, we will. We'll go with Vinicius. I feel like he can offer something else. And again, at the end of the day, Zavari's on the bench if we need him. So yeah, let's go out there and play the hardest game we've got all season, really. Ajax, who are a much bigger side with a much bigger transfer budget, with much better players. I mean, I know everyone on this team. Everyone. Even Andrea Bellotti, who is at Torino in real life, who's a damn good striker. In fact, I need to show you how well he's actually been doing at Ajax, which just gives you an idea of why I'm so scared of him. If we could just have a look at Andrea Bellotti for a second. So he's actually considered a 5-star player now, which is great. So £5 million they paid for him. In 6 appearances, he scored 9 goals, 5 assists, and 4 player of the matches. He's got an average rating of 8.37. That is bonkers. That is absolutely absurd. I mean, I'm going to check his contract after he gets scouted. Because I'm hoping there's some sort of buyout clause for European or Champions League teams, which would make him desirable for other clubs so that he would leave Ajax. So they would become weaker because at the end of the day, with this guy up front, it's going to be, our hard job has been made even harder. Tagliafico plays in Tadic, who hits the post. So we get away with that one. Nice to see Max has picked up his yellow card already. Great stuff. Max on the ball, plays in Vinicius. Finds Romaldo. Torres. All the way back. Dimitri. Vinicius playing quite deep here. Goetze has got the ball in the box. Tries a chip, I think you'd call that. Way off target. So we need better there from Mario Goetze. World Cup winner and, World Cup winning goal scorer for Germany quite a few years ago now. But he has got the caliber. He's got all the reputation and plaudits. So we need to get the most out of him, really. Martinez playing it out for Ajax. Finds Berkhuis. Can run round our players like they're not even there. But Max gets the interception and can send Cantwell on his way. Cantwell bursting down the left. Cuts back to Max. Goetze. Van Ginkel. Gakpo! Ooh! Right against the crossbar there. And Onana can pick it up. Onana finally back from his worldwide ban for definitely not on purpose taking his wife's medication. Oh, Gakpo plays in Van Ginkel. Teze, come on boys, Teze with the shot. But it goes over and wide. But we are looking dangerous, you know, we're getting chances, opportunities. I thought Blind was getting booked there, but no, he gets to talking to Max. Stands over it, goes to the top corner. Onana can just flap at it as it comes off the crossbar. Cantwell in the box. He's brought down. Not a penalty. Half-time 0-0. And we've looked the better side. We may have had less possession, but we've definitely had better opportunities. And maybe we're not as far off Ajax as I once thought. Throw in here to Torres. Van Ginkel. Teze in again. Torres with the shot. And it's blocked up. And Onana can collect it from the sky. Is he going to play it short or play it long? Big kick downfield for Djimichti to collect. We don't mind that. Teze forward to Gakpo. Torres tries to do a 1-2 with Gakpo. But it's read by Gravenberch. And Belotti's in behind here. And Andrea Belotti does the business. Rounds the goalkeeper and slots it away. And I feel like the weak link is Joe Drommel. I don't think he's good enough for what we want to achieve. So I think the main order of business in January might be to find a new goalkeeper. 60 minutes on the clock. We're going to go attacking. We can afford to give a bit of possession up to try and get a bit further forward. Instant highlight off the back of that. Drommel with a big ball forward. Vinicius heads it down. Cantwell can't quite get there. Gravenberch on the ball to Tadic. Belotti's been played in behind again. He's just too good. He's just too good. Like, he shouldn't be at Ajax. That should never have happened. I mean, we're not even playing with that high of a defensive line, I don't believe. Oh, we are. Okay, let's drop that back. Okay, maybe that one's on me. But let's make some substitutions. Cantwell's been awful, so Doan can come on for him. Gakpo's always got something in him. We'll bring on Zafari for Vinicius. Proper for Goetze. I think that's all I want to make, really. Let's look at the back four. Romaldo's been rubbish, so we'll bring on Bascagli in place. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll try and get something out of it. We'll demand more from the team. See what we can do with 20 minutes on the clock. It's just annoying. I knew Belotti would be the difference. They were missing a good striker and they got possibly the best one they could. Probably better than what they would expect to get as well. But, I mean, I'm just getting salty now because we just don't deserve to be 2-0 down. But this is football. Torres plays in Gakpo. Goes round him. Zafari's on the spot. And we claw one back. Lovely flowing move there. Gakpo in for Zafari. A lovely pass here from Facundo Torres to release Gakpo as well. Yeah, that was great. Just one more of them. A draw would be fine, actually. I would definitely take a draw. Max's race is run. I mean, most of them are, to be fair. I mean, who's the best option here? Agu or Memwe? Neither are great. We'll go with Memwe. He's got more experience. Who else is tired? Van Ginkel. We can bring on Gutierrez. No, we can't. That's all our subs. That'll do. All right. Can we get one more? We'll encourage the boys. Corner. Doan plays it in. Comes out to Bascagli. Finds Doan again. Safari. He's offside, isn't he? I saw it on first inspection. The linesman raised his flag. probably offside. I tend to see him with these highlights. If the linesman doesn't flag, then he's not offside. But if he does, he's definitely offside. That's a shame. Oh, Doan was offside here. Right, okay. Yeah, because he cuts back for that ball, so... very attacking. Just lump it forward, see what we can create. 4 minutes of extra time to play. And we are defeated by Ajax. And I am salty about it. I am. I'm not happy about it at all. Just both of Belotti's goals didn't need to happen. Oh, well, I mean, we shouldn't be beating Ajax at the first time of asking, I guess. But I mean, as it stands, we are still top of the league, so I guess things could be worse. Could be worse, but we'll come back for a Champions League game against Benfica and see if it's even possible to get out of this group. Following our defeat to Ajax, we beat FC20 4-1 at home. We actually went behind first on the 57th minute before we could break them down, as it were. Safari, Doan, Proper, and... Proper and Pierre were actually both own goals. I didn't realise this, but Davy Proper's brother, this Robin Proper, was the Dutch centre-back who plays for FC20, who managed to score an own goal for us. So I think he was doing his brother a solid there. But yeah, the goalkeeper as well managed to... No, it wasn't. It was both centre-backs managed to score own goals in that game. So, yeah, all right. I mean, I'll take it. Goals are goals. But that was nice to get a win and a dominant one at that after our back-to-back defeats. The group stage as it stands is this. Juventus on 6 points, Benfica on 4, us on 4, and Atletico on 2. Now, if we beat Benfica here, we go up to 7 points. And assuming Juventus beat Atletico, which they could, we would be 3 points clear and looking in a good position to qualify from this group. If we do anything but win, it's going to be difficult. And if Atletico beat Juventus, then it's all a bit mad. So, yeah, let's get into this game. We have had a real rough go of some injuries, as it were. So, Obsio's coming back from injury, and Todd Cantwell has been currently injured. But they both have to be on the bench because Mario Jr. is out. Van Ginkel is out for a little bit longer, 4 to 5 weeks after a fractured rib. So that's our captain down. And Vinicius as well is not fit for this game. So, yeah, I mean, aside from the first 11, we're looking kind of thin on the ground. Luckily, this still looks like a good 11 and one that probably could win here. So the team today is going to be Drommel in net, a back row of Teze, Dimitri, Romaldo and Max, a midfield three of Proper, Goetze and Torres, and a front three of Gakpo, Safari and Madueke. Playing Goetze in the deep line playmaker role today because looking at his stats, this really suits him. And I don't know why I didn't think about doing this before. For some reason, I assumed he'd be really good at finishing, which he's okay at. But his passing is really where he shines, and he's not got the the athletic ability that maybe he once had before injuries and whatnot. So maybe it is a good idea to have him playing a deeper role and pinging the ball places so he doesn't have to run so far. I cannot believe he's worth this much money. I mean, if somebody wants to come in and pay £50 million for a 29-year-old Goetze, be my guest. But yeah, let's go into this game. And like I said, anything but a victory here leaves a huge question mark over whether we can qualify from this group. I mean, even if we can't, I'm damned happy with the effort. I didn't think we'd even get close. So the fact that we're here possibly fighting for it with an actual opportunity, you know, is more than I ever expected. And Cody Gakpo finishes off a wonderfully slick move. You can't, there's no way, this has to stand. He played it backwards. Thank you, ref. That was wonderful, intricate passing there from the PSV side. Proper into Max. Max turns around, lays it off for Goetze to Torres, to Zafari. tiny little dink into Gakpo, and he can just slot it past the goalkeeper. And that is what we needed here. A nice early goal. And we are currently top of the group. 7 points with Juventus. Very nice stuff. Goetze on the outside of the box. I mean, the flag's raised, so I'm assuming it's going to be chalked off. But it was a weird one. I don't know if it came off Morato, if Safari tucked it away. I'm actually going to look at this offside decision because it's not something I do all that often. So Goetze has a shot, I think. And Safari, is there to put it away. But yeah, he's offside in this instance. But even still, if we just limit them now, if we just let them kind of come on to us, and is that their goalkeeper with an injury? That's an interesting one. Poor ball out from him. Max can receive it. Torres plays it back to Ronaldo. Max into Torres again. Forward to Safari. Madueke running down the right-hand side. Crosses the ball in, but it's cleared by the first man. Goetze can retain possession. Torres plays into Safari. Oh, just on the outside of the post there from Safari. But good play again. Goetze seems to be relishing this role in midfield now, even though he's only on a 6.6. But everything we've seen so far has heavily involved him. I mean, limiting Benfica here to one shot with none on target in a half, I'm very happy with. And I've just seen that Juventus have gone 1-0 up as well. 4 yellow cards here for Benfica. So, I mean, with any luck, they'll get somebody sent off. And then we can really, not relax, but we can start taking this game a bit more tactically and manage it better. But as it stands, they've still got 11 players and are still a threat. Same thing there from the goalkeeper. Just launches it out and Max can easily collect it. Torres has played in Madueke behind. He's one-on-one. And the defender there does a brilliant job of coming back and closing down Madueke and, basically cutting out that opportunity for him. Just took too long, I think. I don't really care about Dimitri getting a yellow card in this position. Atletico have equalised with Juventus. I think that's good for us. So we're on 77 minutes here. Still 1-0. Madueke plays it out wide to Gakpo, switches the play. Proper was waiting for the ball but can't quite make it. Ronaldo can venture forth. Finds Max. Zafari in. Zafari tucks it away. And this is happening far too often. FM need to sort this. Every goal is being checked for offside, it seems, by VAR. Which kind of does ruin it for me a little bit. I don't mind it. I think it's a cool addition. But, I mean, we've had both goals in this game. And neither of which were really... there was any doubt that they were offside. So, that kind of needs to change for me, I think. Right, let's make some substitutions. Madueke's run a good race, so we'll take him off. Gakpo's tired. We don't really have anybody who can play there. So we'll take him off and bring back Safari. Have Romero up front. Midfield looking all right, actually. I think everything else looks all right. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. There's no yellow cards to even worry about, so we can be happy there, and we'll leave it on positive. If they score a goal, then we can change things up again. But as of right now, I'm pretty pleased with things. Solid 2-0 victory is on the way. Torres just has to make it over the line, and we do. So that's great. 2-0 against Benfica. And it does solidify for me that we definitely should have beat them away from home because we utterly dominated that game. We really did. So that's great news. I mean, I still can't believe we're fighting to get out of this Champions League group. And I know whatever happens, whoever we get in the knockout stages, we ain't gonna beat. So, but that's fine. As it stands, after 4 games in the Champions League group stage, we top the group. 7 points for us. Juventus on 6, Atletico on 5, and Benfica on 4. Atletico coming from behind to beat Juventus. Luis Suarez with the 94th minute winner. Wow. I mean, it keeps their hopes alive. But, I mean, we've still got to play Atletico and Juventus. Atletico at home and Juventus away, I think. if we get a point against Atletico at home, I think we're through. Unless Benfica beat Juventus and then all hell breaks loose. I mean, this is the tightest group. We have got an advantage though. We have got an advantage. So, I mean, I'm crossing everything. I still can't believe we're in this position. I really can't. But very happy with that. Max, as usual, is excellent. So we can be happy with him. Why is he so sad? Why did it show him as like furious? Why is his morale so low? I think that's a glitch. There's no reason it should be that low. Anyway. Oh, right. Max has just had a fine. Maybe that's what it is. But even then. Right, so Max is going to be out for the Atletico game. That's unfortunate because best player and all that. But okay, well, I guess we're going to have to watch the other Champions League games. So we'll come back for Atletico Madrid at home and then Juventus away to see our fate in this Champions League group. I still can't believe it. It's such a tough group. And we have performed admirably, I would say. I've been MVP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.